Hi everybody, this is Joe Kulas, and this is a little preview for the ameriglo green light stick. Now notice that this one is the 12 hours. It's a little hard to make out there perfectly, but this is the 12-hour light stick. And it can be used for many things, whether it's camping, hiking, boating, diving, or just for in your car. And that's what these little pictures stand for just basic uses. Now with that, ameriglo has its safe and reliable promise, no matter what. And as in the bottom here of the packaging, you can notice it's waterproof, heat-free, and ready to use. So of course that means it's waterproof, and heat-free means that after you break it here and it lights up, it doesn't cause constant heat or isn't like any type of light source that most people know of. And it just doesn't create heat, doesn't get cold. It just stays at room temperature more or less. Alright, and at the bottom is green because you can find it as in yellow, red, purple, blue, and a couple different other colors, but green is the most light efficient. Alright, now moving to the back, a couple things you're going to notice again is it mentions it's 100% waterproof, which is guaranteed. No batteries are required. For some reason somebody might think that. And then it's non-flammable and non-toxic. So that means it's very safe for your kids or anything like that. And it's safe and easy to use. And they actually have what I would think is common sense directions. It's open packet and remove light stick. To activate, just have to bend it, and that breaks the capsule inside, which is shown on the diagram in the listing. And then one stick is no longer needed. Dispose of in refuse container. This is a one-time use product, which is also fairly common sense for the fact it's a 12-hour light stick. Centered in there a little better. And it's fairly common sense. Alright, now comparing this, because it is an emergency light stick, if you have a flashlight, those do work better, but I'm going to be comparing this to a Surefire G2 flashlight with a standard bulb. And also going to be featuring a little product here that we have, which is the GI light carrier. And this just allows, some people, these are a little bit too bright if you're trying to say read a manual, whether it's your car breaks down or you're tenting. This allows you to control the light by just turning it. If that, can you see that good enough there? It'll be easier to see in the dark. It just lets you turn it there. Alright, I'm keeping this real time so people can actually see what it does, and I'm not going to confuse it here at all. It just slides right off the top. And the neat thing about these individually wrapped ones also is they come with a little, I guess you could call it sling to put it on anything. It's made for the neck, but you can put it on anything. This will let you mount it to, say, the top of your car or a bicycle, anything like that. And they also come standard with a little hole there, a loop, so you can comes with. Or if you want to attach it to a belt or anything like that, right there. Comes standard in every single stick. Alright, and with that said, I'm going to change it up here for the view a little bit. A lot of people wonder, well, these can't be very safe, or not so much safe, but reliable on the factor that they're not going to break when you actually need them. Alright, as you can see there, it's pretty sturdy. Making some pretty loud bangs there. Alright. And a little bit later I'm going to slip it into this tube so you can all see what that is. And for the current time, I'm going to be taking off this little extension here just so when it gets to the time I can slide it in there into the GI carrier. And it can work on any 6-inch light sticks, but if it's the ameriglo light stick, just like that. And to activate, you simply just crack and break it, and then you shake it. As you can see, it's fairly bright. Alright, I'm just going to turn off this light here. Adjust the camera again for a quick second. As you can see, everything gets lit up pretty decent. It's pretty decent at lighting things up. And do note this is inside. It's within a little cold storage room here. So if you're just looking for whether it's Pringles, which I have right here, or you need to find a nice bottle of wine or some country vegetables, whatever you need, this just helps you in emergencies like that. Switching the camera up a little bit. And as you can notice, it's pretty bright. Alright, now I'm just going to slide it right here into this GI guy. Sorry, actually had the right way. A little bit extends here at the bottom. Alright. Okay, it's pretty dark now, isn't it? You just slide the top, and this lets you be able to direct the beam more. That's all that does. That's all it does. And then, if you wish for it to be dark again, you just close it, and it cuts it off close it all the way here. It cuts off all light very well. Now, if you just remember what we're looking at, this is a standard, switch the camera again, here a little easier to aim. This is the standard G2 light. Now this, of course, lights it up very, very well. Very, very well. But, if you do not have that, or your batteries were to run out, you'd want to go for some type of emergency, or not so much signaling flare, depending on your situation, but emergency light, which your ameriglo features very, very well for what it is. And a lot of places try charging around $3 to $5 for these, where I'm trying to offer them right now for the lowest price of $149 for singles and $17.95 for a pack of 12. Alright, if any more info on these, just ask. And they stand up nice and straight, so if any questions about that, they have a nice solid bottom, or you can hang them on anything like was asked there earlier in a couple questions. Alright, anything else, just feel free to ask.